What's good, dummies? Hey, look, man. I decided to switch it up a little bit today. As y'all can see, the Madden is still in the background, but this is a little bit more of a conversation for football fans, anybody that's a football fan. And since Madden is totally free and unplayable, I just decided to have a conversation about strictly football, about all things football, and about really what's going on in football. So as we know, and I'm just going to play Madden in the background. As we know, you can see the two teams that's playing right now. It's the Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. As we just heard, Cam Newton was tested positive for corona. Now, Cam Newton is not the first nor the only player in the NFL to test positive for corona. I kind of just wanted to know how everybody felt about it. And my personal opinion, I kind of don't see how we're still playing football. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably the biggest football fan in the world, the biggest NFL fan in the world. But me, it's like every other sport has somewhat shut down. Every other sport has somewhat tried to contain, the whole coronavirus. And it's kind of just like football is kind of just like, we gonna play regardless. And for me, I'm not gonna say I don't care. I love football. Football is, I literally look forward to Sunday every single week. Every single week I look forward to Sunday. I'm the biggest Washington football team fan there is. But with bigger, more famous, I'm not going to say more famous, but bigger players catching the virus, what is this going to mean for the NFL season? Now, we're only in week 3, week 4. I'm pretty sure it's week 3, week 4. One of those weeks. And we've already had 2 games that have rescheduled. It says 6 players for the Tennessee Titans tested positive for corona. 6. That's a lot of players that test positive. Now today, Cam Newton tested positive for the virus. Now a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, the Patriots is going to upset the Chiefs." I mean, it's not like they're not playing. I think they're just going to postpone the game because they did the same exact thing for the Vikings and the Steelers game. They literally just said, we're just going to postpone it to, I think they said either Monday or Tuesday. Now, my thing is, I thought a self-quarantine was typically for 14 days. Now, this is all just all speculation. This is just an open conversation in the comments. Me, personally, I do not want football to stop. But I'm almost scared because of the way that it's going, bro. I don't want too many people to catch it and somebody of higher power, I'm not really sure who, but somebody of higher power say something about it and be like, hey, look, it's way too many players. You know what I'm saying? It's way too many players catching them. I know y'all seen that pic. It's way too many players catching a virus. We can't really have, this many players catching a virus and 7 players from one football team. Bro, that's a lot of players. You got to think football is such a contact sport. Look, Cam Newton right here. He's having a great season. He's having a great season. This is the stats from last year. But I actually pulled up his stats from this year. Right? I put up his stats from this year. When they played against the Dolphins, he had 155 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. 197 pass rating. When they played against Seattle, he had 397 yards. Bro, Seattle is one of the best, not the best because the Chiefs, but one of the best teams in the NFL, hands down. No ifs, ands, or buts. No nothing about nothing. That is a great, now granted, Jamal Adams did set out for a little bit, but that doesn't have anything to do with anything. They lost that game by a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? For a person who didn't play all last season, and mind you, I'm not the biggest Cam Newton fan, but they lost that game by less than a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Off of one play. They lost that game off of one play. He had almost 400 yards. One touchdown and 1 pick. I watched the whole game. He played a great game. Then against the Raiders, he had 162 yards. So the man is playing outstanding. He's playing outstanding. There's nothing to say about the way he's playing. He's playing amazing. So I just want to know how everybody feels about it. What do y'all think is going to happen? What do y'all think they're going to do? Do y'all think they're going to stop football? Do y'all think it's going to come to a point where they just be like, hey, look, man, it's too much. Oh, that was a bad pass. That was a terrible pass. It's too much going on. It's too many players. Because let's say this keeps happening, bro. Like, Cam Newton, that's a big deal in football. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like him, whether you don't like him. He's a major player in football. So my thing is like, what if next is Patrick Mahomes? What we gonna do? What if it's Patrick Mahomes catch it? Oh, didn't Lamar Jackson catch it? The quarantine, the self-quarantine is supposed to be 14 days. That's 2 weeks of football. That's 2 total weeks of football where you're not supposed to be anywhere close to any of your teammates. You're not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, anywhere close to any of your family because you tested. Not only did you not you felt down, you completely tested positive. You know what I mean? Like, you have the coronavirus. Now, and as we all know, Trump has the coronavirus. So, like, a lot of people have it. Now, in my personal opinion, I haven't been hearing as many people on the news, like, passing away from it. And I hope nobody does. I wish the best for everyone. But the virus is still real. And the fact that we're playing such, well, not we, because I'm not in the NFL, but the fact that they're playing such a contact sport when you know what I'm saying, you pass sweat, you pass, air, you physical contact. Like, football is the most physical contact sport besides rugby that there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like wrestling and stuff, but I mean, like, a sport like that, nationally televised sport, that is physical contact, man. Me personally, I just don't want them to take away football. Because 4 players on one team, now Cam Newton, what's next? I'm kind of nervous for what's next, man. And the reason I set it up this way is because Madden is trash. You technically can't play Madden no more because it's such a bad game. So I figure, big news happened. I just play it. We just talk about it because I want to know what everybody thinks. Because I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm nervous because if they come up, because they already did it to basketball. They already did it to basketball. Bro, that was a pick, bro. Did you see that? They already did it to basketball. They already took away basketball for, how long was basketball going for? Like a couple months, bro. They already did it, and they put them in the bubble. I don't think it's possible to. I mean, maybe in the playoffs. But as of right now, it's not possible to put all them teams in a bubble. Like, it's much easier to do basketball because there's how many players on the team? Like, you got like 11 players on your team. I guess that's including the people on the bench, blah, 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 blah. But football, man, that's a 52-man roster. How I'm going to take 52 people from each team and put them in a hotel? It was hard enough doing that for the NBA. So, the moral of this story, I'm going to wrap this video up. I just want some response. I just want to see how y'all feel. I just want to talk to y'all. How do y'all feel about what is going to happen in the future for the NFL with Cam Newton contracting, not just feeling sick, but actually having the virus? How did everybody feel about it? What do y'all think is going to happen? Not only does he have it, 4 players, not 8, 4 players from the Tennessee Titans have it, and all they're doing is postponing games for a couple days. So I just want to know how y'all feel. Man, if y'all never been to this channel before, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. I got so much more good content. I have another page coming up. And just let me know how you guys feel at the end of the day. Oh, that should have been a pick. Let me know how you guys feel at the end of the day, man. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Man, I'll be back with more content real soon. I'm gone.